Good day. That's the only time I'm going to use an accent. What's up, everybody? Good to see you. Carolina Keith, Professor Keith, Keith, Simp, however you want to call me. Welcome to the first ever Crypto Before Dark instead of Crypto After Dark like we typically do. Usually we're live at 11 p.m. Eastern time, but that's not very good for everyone across the pond. So we thought we'd try something new and give everybody a little something during the daytime, right? It's a 1 p.m. here for me. I'm in upstate South Carolina. In case you didn't know, I'm fully doxxed. You can look up everything you need to find about me on Google, but not the point. Point is, I wanted everyone in the world to be able to get on the streams with us and not just be the typical same few people. Wanted to appeal to as many people as I could. If you would, real quick, please go hit like, comment, hit the comments over here and talk a little bit. Subscribe while you can, right? You're here. Why might as well subscribe? Why not? Why not? Also, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from now on, because we're going to do this 3 days a week now. 2 times at 11 p.m. and then we'll do this one at 1 p.m. every day and see how it works. If we need to adjust the time slightly, we can. I'm trying to time in private consults with streams with everyday life. I'm trying not to overwork myself, because now that I'm retired and I have my own thing, I don't want to be doing it to the point where I don't want to do this anymore. That makes sense. I don't want to overdo it. Beard broke the downtrend. Let's go, Phoebe. That's pretty good. Good to see you. 7 p.m. there where she's at. Nice. So today we're going to talk about some cool stuff that's happening here, and some stuff that isn't so cool. And I want to get everybody to grasp what I'm trying to say. And I want to try to tell everyone all together things aren't what they seem. So who all's in here first? Let's say hey to the people. Who are the people? Shorty Guzman was first. Good to see you, brother. Ron Poteet, Letters and Digits, Captain Savanoob. What's up, brother? Electric motherfucking Ken. Ali smiling, dabbing. Look at him go. All right. Andrew, good to see Crypto Tari Singh. That's my idol. That's Avatar. That's who I want to be when I grow up, right there. That man's a living legend. I can't wait to meet him one day. He's over there across the pond as well. Juan Pablo, good to see you. Heather S., what's up? Stefano, good to see you. Thor's Hammer, Bill Esch. Just had a class with Lagavulin 420. I'm not sure I'm saying that right. Whatever, doesn't matter. Good to see you. We just had a private consult. Super cool dude. Another bearded brother. Existence, good to see you. Eric Phillips, Tiffany, one of the queens, good to see you. Phoebe, like I said, great to see you. Thank you. Irish Mindful God, what's up? JH, good to see you. Rug, what's up, Rug? My man's out there slinging hockey gear right now. Go get you some. Node Life, what's up, brother? Stefano, GOG, that's a cool name. 10 a.m., what a treat. Let's go. Yo, bro, good to see you. Thank you, MN. Good to see you. Blake Holiday, what's up? Terry Brandon, good to see you. DigitalOwl.crypto, what's up, dude? Good to see y'all, people. Let's get into this. I want to talk a little bit about some recent events that have unfolded and how that does or doesn't impact what we see on the charts. You guys are, if you've never been here before, you're going to learn that I don't really give a shit about fundamental analysis. And why do I say that? By the way, if you're new to the channel, hey y'all, this is a grown-up channel. This is where grown-up people who are smart with their money invest. This is not the place where degenerates hang out, okay? There are no degenerates here. We're all smarter with our money, and we're going to continue to make smarter moves than everyone else, and we'll have a leg up almost always because of that. Hang on, I'll write that down. So I want to show you XRP here, and why did I make this the thumbnail that I did? It's important to understand what an uptrend and what a downtrend is. People keep missing this, thinking that the charts are magically going to do something that they're not going to do, okay? During the recent events that have happened with a certain country invading a certain other country, their dollar has almost completely collapsed. It's down almost 45% now. That's a big deal. Their markets are still closed. Recently, we've frozen all their money from their movement around. Not all of it, but most of their money being moved around. There are no longer flights coming in and out of that country from our country. There are no longer flights from Europe coming in and out of that country. Things have gotten tight, that's what I'm trying to say. And that's going to directly affect the way people move money or don't move money, right? Kinda. So, the immediate reaction to everyone hearing that SWIFT may or may not be closing down some stuff in a certain country immediately prompted all the Hopium warriors to say that XRP is going to $10,000. This is probably the fault of a few people. All right. I hate to say that, but it is. So long as our major influencers continue to get online and say stupid shit like 589, $10,000, new world currency, all this other shit, please understand that you have no idea what you're talking about. It doesn't make sense to make up such outlandish bullshit with no data. In fact, some of the big ones are like BitBoy and BCB. These are the main ones who holler about their particular assets all the time, over and over and over again. Those are emotional investors, everyone. Something you'll come to know about me is I'm a completely unemotional investor. I could give a shit about this asset or the next one or the next one. So long as they make me money, and so long as they're not a scam where I'm giving money to scammers, I'm with it. I'll get in there and I'll buy it if it's a buy. If it's a sell, I will then sell it. Okay? I have no emotions. I'm emotion agnostic when it comes to investing. As long as I can make money off of it and I know it's not a scam, I'm good with it. So that brings me to XRP here. Something that I preach constantly whenever I do these live streams, or we talk about it all the time over in the Discord. By the way, if you're not in the Discord, you can click right here on 786unlimited.com, type that in Google, pops you right up. There's the Discord on there. I'll just go through it real quick. 786unlimited.com. Here you are. Right off the top, you have the Discord. You just click the Discord symbol. It'll kick you over to the Discord. Right here is our Discord. We have tons of stuff going on all the time. We have multiple different groups. We have General, 786, Unlimited, NFTs, DAO charts, DAO chats, Nodes chat, Nodes setup videos. We have business chats, real estate chats, because we have a lot of guys who set up businesses now. We have Twitter posts where I post the Twitter moves that happen that I say. I've got a whole entire chart section where we do nothing but talk about charts all the time, over and over and over again. Tons of stuff in there. How do you get in there? Just click it. The general chat's free. How would you like to get full access? Well, that comes from my Patreon. Patreon is $8 or $16. $16 gives you full access. You can click here, kicks you over to the Patreon page, okay? What does that get you? Full access to the Discord. You can see everything that we say, and I share all of my portfolio moves in there as well, okay? If you'd like to book a private consult, we had a guy who was just talking a second ago that had been on a private consult. Here you are. Here's the private consult calendar. Simply pick a date. We have dates available in May. Here you are. 14th, 21st. Everything highlighted in blue, there's a time slot open. Okay? Go pick your time slot. Get you a private consult. Now that that's over, back to the charts. So XRP here is in a downtrend. Why do I say it's in a downtrend? It's crucial that we identify whether a chart is in an uptrend or a downtrend before we ever buy. One of the rules to investing is you have a plan before you buy it. You don't walk in there blind thinking you're just going to make some money and get out real quick. That is not wise investing, okay? That's poor investing. We need to have a plan beforehand. We buy uptrends. Why do we buy uptrends, everyone? Because only uptrends make us money. Downtrends don't. Nor do sideways trends, which I consider down because it doesn't make me any money, okay? Here's the constant argument I get. Well, just dollar cost average. Dollar cost averaging only works in an uptrend. In a downtrend, you're constantly losing money with every single investment that you make. Yes, you are accumulating an asset, but you're accumulating a devaluing asset. You want to buy something in an uptrend in dollar cost average because then the average that you make will change upward and make you money. On those retraces, you get in there and you buy, and it goes back up, and then another retrace, and you get in there and buy, and it goes back up. That's dollar cost averaging, folks. Be smart with your money. What do we see here? We see the beginning of a downtrend. And why do I say that? Well, let's analyze a little bit. I've got red highlights right here for uptrend moves and white highlights for downtrend moves. Let's go back a bit and see all the uptrend in this particular move. Here we had a higher high from this particular high down here. This was a lower high at first. As you see here, this was lower than the previous high, which was here. All these over here to the left were lower lows and lower highs. This is all a downtrend. This is lower high after lower high after lower high, over and over and over again. Then you made a higher high. Excellent. In fact, after that, you made here's a low. That was a lower low. Shortly after that, you made a higher low. And this is an uptrend. Higher highs and higher lows is an uptrend. That continues through here. Higher high, excellent. Higher low, excellent. Higher high, excellent. Higher low, excellent. And then it changes. This low is a little, this high is a little lower than the first high. That's a lower high, everybody. That's the beginning of a downtrend. Followed shortly thereafter by a low that was lower than the last one. That's a lower low. This is simple, easy trend analysis. This tells you that what was an uptrend has now switched into a downtrend. Not great for the home team. In fact, let's pull a trend line to help confirm or deny what I just said, okay? When you're pulling an uptrend, you want to try to keep as many points as possible above a trend line when you know it's an uptrend. So therefore, I'm going to pull the trend line here from this bottom point to the top. Oh, but Keith, why did you pull it like that? Why did you leave this out? Well, I'll show you. Go back in history a bit. And you see that all the way back here to 2017 till March 20 hit damn near perfect. After that, you had damn near perfect runs up and up, less this spot here, up and up and up and up, and now we've fallen under. Not great. In fact, we have 2 closes, and this will be the 3rd close of a month under this trend line. Not good, folks. This is showing you that you've broken trend. Overall, monster trend, by the way. And this asset very well may not do anything for a long time. This means nothing about going to the moon. This means nothing about being the new world currency. Once you erase all that noise and you see the chart for what it is, you see that it's not a buy and it's not an uptrend. It's a downtrend that may be a short-term buy, but not a very good buy. So be smart about what you're doing here. You know this has created a downtrend. Let's pull the trend line on the top as well. We can go down to the weekly for this. We can see there's a clear-cut downward trend right here. And if we pull the trend line, you'll see that it's very well respected, less one little spot, very well respecting of that trend line. It has not broken this trend line yet. Now you've got 2 separate trend lines that are stopping this price from doing anything, okay? This one up here on the big top and this one up here on the downward. It appears as though you've picked up the downward trend here. Not good. Let's look at our other indicators while we're in here. MACD sweeping downward and sideways, hasn't crossed yet upward. An upward cross would give me some happiness there. RSI, extremely bearish divergence. Or bearish convergence. It's just fully bearish. Look at that. Not great. Not great. Under the 50 line, but over the 40, likely to flutter. You do have the formation of an inverse head and shoulders here, but it hasn't played out yet. You look for a break first. You don't have it yet. In fact, for this to play out like people want it to play out and then this magically go up really, really high in price, you need other things to happen here. You need to form a higher high and a higher low, and you haven't done that. These are all lower highs and lower lows. So until this changes trend and jumps up here and bounces over this trend line again, there's no reason to worry about this thing going anywhere fast. In fact, it looks like it's going to stall out and take a long time to do anything important. I know that sucks to hear, but it's rather crucial that you understand that the world doesn't care about what you think something's worth. The market sets the price based on the real value, okay? If the price is 76 cents, guess what? That's how much it's actually worth. If somebody on YouTube told you otherwise, I'm sorry, folks, but you fell for the hopium. You fell for the gimmick. You watched their stream because they want you to watch and get the clicks. Something else a lot of people don't know here, if you've never watched a stream here live before, everything that gets donated to this YouTube channel, we give away, okay? We recently gave some stuff away in February. I didn't even make it public on YouTube about what we did, and I still won't. I'll just talk about what we did in the Discord, okay? They already know what we did in the Discord. We got another one coming up in March we're going to do again for somebody totally different. But we do good things with the money. When anybody donates anything on Super Chat here, it gets given away. That's the way we do it. By the way, I only get 45-ish% of it anyway. So most of it gets taken from by Google. Whatever's left, we give away. Crumpets and crypto with Keith at tea time. Let's go, Liam. That's dope. I was so confident to make this one, and I almost missed it. That's all good, Mike. No worries, bro. So I wanted to show you this first so everyone can understand the anatomy of a downtrend. This is it. This is the anatomy of a downtrend. This does not look good at all. Yes, I know daily. You're starting to see the beginning of a buy signal. What do I mean? 8 and 21 EMA has flipped over. I get it. I get it. However, there's a trend line in the way. So be very careful here. An 8 and 21 EMA is the first quick moving buy signal. Okay. Do you have other buy signals? MACD says, no, not quite. RSI, not bad. Not bad, but I would like it to be going upward, not downward. So you're close. You're close, but you haven't got a buy yet. In fact, there's another short-term trend line right here. One could pretty easily see. That needs to break as well. Hasn't broken yet. Until that does, no worries. Just hang out and chill. No reason to get freaking out and thinking that you have to jump in and buy something real fast. So let's stop here on XRP and let's go into some more stuff. I just wanted to break down the anatomy of a downtrend for you. Show you that when things are in a downtrend, they don't just magically jump up and go up in price real high. That's not how it works. You have to come back down and test support and resistance along the way, test trend lines that are broken, all kind of good stuff, okay? Stop panicking. Just see it for what it is. So if you mark these trend lines on the monthly, can you look for breaches of the trend line on the daily? Absolutely, Tiffany. It'll just take a couple days to confirm it. Absolutely. Yeah, you want to see confirmation of a bounce and hold. I'm writing down some suggestions I see here for charts. So someone already mentioned render. We'll pull up render first. Let's have a gander here. All right, so you've got over the 8, over the 21, yes. This trend line is trying to hold right here. See that? Be careful. Same thing as XRP. I don't want to see it get stuck. In fact, this one goes back even farther. Look at that. All right, until that breaks, I'm not super convinced that's going to go moving up real fast, okay? That to me looks like it's stuck right now, and I hate to see you get bit. MACD is turned up, but it's not over the midline yet, okay? Throw in the pivots. I bet you it's right there at it. It is. Battling the pivot exactly right where I thought it would be. This looks like it'll short-term fail. I would love to see it bounce up here and go up because I would be happy to buy this too and take a ride on it, but it's not quite ready yet, okay? Even though you got that 821 cross, everything else hasn't exactly shown me go yet. It's close. It's super close. You do have some good bullish convergence here. Price moving up, strength moving up. That's nice, okay? I like to see that. Cool. Right? Cool. Price moving up, strength moving up. That's good. Super close, but I want to see it break this trend line first. In fact, you've got a bit of a pennant forming right here. This is the bear flag. Want to see it break this? It can. I like 390 if it can get up over $3, break and hold and stay there. Break this trend line, stay on top of the pivot, move up toward 390. All right, let's look at strong real quick because tons of people ask about that. Similar situation. This has been a hardcore falling knife for a minute. You've got the same bear flag forming down here. You're looking for a breakout. If it breaks out, where's it heading? Right up here toward 330 first. That would be the first predictable stopping point. If it falls short, 219 becomes a legit factor here. I think this is going to jog sideways for a bit here. If it does move up, top shelf would be around 400, 390 to 400. Why do I say that? Because that's the bottom of the head and shoulders neckline. The head and shoulders neckline would be about there somewhere, pretty close. All right. If it hits that, it's probably going to fail and reject back down and drive sideways some. That'll be around 400 if it does that. I'm all for that happening. In fact, that going up to that price would be excellent for me because today I have all my ROI back on the 4 new ones I made on the 24th. So I'd have all my money back on that. Also, that would damn near be a 40% increase on price from what I've got now, which would be excellent for me as far as ROI when I take profits. Yes, I absolutely will be taking profits if it runs back up to 400 because I think it'll get hung up there. And there's no point in having money sit sideways. I'd rather have it in hand. There are other things I'd like to put money in. And for that matter, I'd like to pull profits and move it around a little bit. By the way, we have 84 people watching, 67 likes. If y'all would go hit like, that'll bump us up a little bit. Thank you, Chi-Town. You were on it, bro. If you go hit like, that'll bump us up in the algorithm a little bit, and YouTube will move us to the top of the shelf. That's what I see on strong. Still not a buy. MACD's trying to catch up. It hasn't yet. RSI has some very minor bullish divergence here, but I need to see it play out some more. It's not quite ready. Close, but not quite ready, okay? Be careful. All right. FTM. Just going around the market here a little bit. FTM is really, really close to. You have that same trend line, but this one appears to be breaking, which is nice. See that? If you try to use this one, it doesn't quite line up as well. Never mind, it's pretty close. Either way, you've broken trend here. You've bounced over the pivot. This is what I would like to see. This is what I would like to see Render do, that this one has already started to do. MACD is curling up. That's nice. RSI bounced up over 50. That's nice, pointing upward. You see the difference there? Beautiful. Points of interest here for Phantom are, all right, $2 flat, which is where it's at right now, around the 50 fib. Important level here. It needs to break and hold this. It needs to bounce up over this green box, slap R1, which would be about 2.25, and ride this area for a second. If it can do that, then we can try the golden pocket up here near R2 at 248. First things first, you got to break and hold $2.10. First, slap 225, test it, get up over that, and you can head toward 250. But first things first, this is the most important fib line to pass. Hasn't done it yet. $2.10 break and hold. Close, not there yet. Plenty of room to go. May jog sideways on you, okay? Be careful. Pre-search. Pre-search is currently up 9% on the day. As you see, it's been making lower highs and lower lows. And here it is again, trying to peak up and go again. Bounced over the pivot. It's right at the 21 EMA. This is what you would like to see Strong do, something similar. What it hasn't done yet, okay? This pre-search has kind of already started it. Bounced over the pivot and needs to break and hold this. Hold it now. It's got up here. Now hold it. Get up over this 21. It'll take a little bit of hesitation here. It's not going to go very fast. Going to break and dance and hesitate here. But R1 is definitely a possibility because there's resistance there. So 26 cent will be a good target until otherwise proven. As you see, MACD's curled up, RSI's turned up, all similar. Not bad, but they are in different positions on the chart, which is neat. All right, CRV. All right, similar situation for CRV, only the pivot's a little higher and it looks a little bit worse than pre-search. Why? You're under the pivot, under the 21, and you have an important line right here in the way, okay? You need to get up over 275, break and hold. That needs to happen soon. Why? Because that's the overall big downtrend breaker. Needs to break that and get it back up. If it can, you're looking at 337, 338. But there again, there's a solid trend line right there that it hasn't broken yet. Be very careful here. Some of this stuff can fake you out because this is the way a bear market feels, okay? It's just all there is to it. 4 more likes for 100, everybody. We got 96 likes. Everybody go like this real quick. If you would, please. Here you go. Here's the link to the stream. Go share it to Twitter. Go share it around with your friends. Send it off to everyone. Hey, what's up, Andrew? Let me get a chart on Living Nodes as I start second lunch. Andrew gets it. Hey, bro, when you're working in Huntersville again, let me know because I've been thinking about Crafty Burger for like 5 days straight, bro. Thinking about them fucking chicken tender sandwich. A boom boom sauce. I'm thinking about it, dude. I'm hungry, man. Break and hold for how long? A couple days, Phoebe, would be nice. More than 1 or 2 days, a couple days. Lou DOG, brother, you know I don't chart scams on here on a live stream. I don't give them the time of day. We can talk about them in the Discord in the chart section, but I'm not going to talk. 101 likes. Let's go. Y'all are awesome, dude. Thank you. Let's look at Tiffany asked for KDA. Kadena chain. Let's do Kadena. SD. Perfect. KuCoin. All right. Take these pivots off. It's getting a bit messy here. All right. Kadena did a hard fall here. And again, it's right up against that trend line and hasn't quite broken it yet. So close. See the green light there? That trend line coming down. It's so close. Hasn't quite cracked it up and just, man, it's right there. Be careful. You're creating a pinch point here. If this does break, I like $11 to be a good target because there's resistance up there. Thing is, it hasn't broken yet. You do have an 821 cross, which is good. If you want to take a chance on this, I understand. Everyone set a stop loss. I particularly like 7% stop losses, and I'm willing to take my loss at 7% and not feel too bad about it. Be careful. If you take a loss, take it a small loss. Don't make big losses, okay? Yes, you're going to lose. Nothing's perfect. TA is not the magic trick and magic crystal ball making method of finding prices. It's nothing like that. We're simply reducing risk and making a better decision than everyone else. We're going to do this all the time until we make a perfect decision. We're going to keep working on it until then. Yeah, we already did strong, Garrett. We did that early. It trips me out, all the people walking their dogs at 1:30 in the afternoon here. Nobody works. It's weird. We got time for a couple more. VRA, KCS, and yeah, drip is a terrible scam, bro. Sorry. HBAR. These are the last ones we'll do. VRA. Perfect. KuCoin. Yeah, similar situation. Still under trend, hasn't broken yet. Close, because you got a lot of crosses on your indicators telling you to go. Step out to the weekly, and those same indicators look terrible. Okay, so be careful here. This is what I mean by watching the high time frames. Just because the daily says go, what does the high time frame say? So be very careful. Crypto, look, Avatar says liver node assassins. Let's go. That's awesome, dude. I'll go ahead and tell you, AVAX, Andrew, looks exactly like the rest of these where it's close but not quite there yet. Walking their dogs, bro, they're out there looking for someone to give parking ticket. Oh, dude, I'm going to park in, I'm going to park in, I can't say the N word on here. Not that N word, the one that talks about Germans, because then YouTube will flag me. But yeah, I'm going to go out here and straight get them, boy. Don't worry. Yeah, so Veracity looks good on the daily, but the thing is the weekly looks bad. So be very careful. Wait for this thing to break trend. KCS. All right, KCS has actually broken that trend that I'm looking for the other ones to break, and it's actually started up. This one continues to perform very well. 821 cross upward. You broke the 50 fib. All the indicators look much better on KCS than they do the others. You've got bullish convergence. That's a very nice look on KCS here. I expect this to go to at least $21.50. And if it can break that, it's going to hit some hesitation spots up here around the 68 fib at $22, $23. Okay. From there, let's see if it can get on up here to 24, but that would be the dead stop point, 24.5. That's where it would really struggle. Look, best looking one I've saw so far, though. HBAR. Same situation on HBAR, hasn't broken trend. Close, no cigar. See that? Until it breaks that trend line, no thank you. Everything else is noise. Be very careful. Not that N-word, the other N-word. I can't say it. Rule number one, like Ken said, always set your stop losses. No emotions. No emotions allowed, okay? I can't use the N-word. Mine refers to Germans. Which one does yours refer to? I know, right? I have sound effects. So ADA, same thing. Like I said, it's similar situation. You're under trend. Nothing to show for this yet. It's all temporary sideways. Could 100% be a bull trap fake out. Be smart here. I don't want to see it get caught. I think that takes everything we talked about here. Luna, I'll do Luna. That'll be the last one. Yeah, Luna looks great. It's shot up all the way up there to Sniper's Alley. Broke the trend like other ones have not done. Luna's been a top performer, man. Sitting in Sniper's Alley right now. Daily problem. Overbought on the RSI. So be careful here. Yes, this could keep going, but I'm telling you, it looks awful high. MACD's sweeping up. That's nice. What does the weekly look like? Weekly, MACD's trying to curl back and get going again. Right there. Trying to get together and go again. Hasn't quite done it. You may have a little bit more juice left in this. Not sure. Be careful here. RSI. Bit bearish. A bit bearish on the RSI. Be smart here. This could be a bull trap. You've already got good juice out of this one because it gave you an 821 cross several streams ago. And here it is moving up slightly up through here. I'd love to see it bounce over $96 if it can. That's above Sniper's Alley, and that gives you a good chance to run up here to take profit lines. But that hasn't happened yet. It's stuck in Sniper's Alley now. Very careful with Luna. Like I said, it's already been a top performer. And since it's already been a top performer, don't get greedy. All right. So look how fast 30 minutes goes, everybody. We had 88 people at one time, I think. 110 likes. Super awesome of y'all. 30 minutes goes by. No time, doesn't it? So we'll be back on Thursday tomorrow on a 1 hour stream, and that'll be at 11 p.m. Eastern, like we normally do. We'll do this 30-minute stream again next week on Wednesday. I think it went pretty well. Maybe we switch to Tuesdays too. I don't know. We'll play with the dates. We'll play with the times. We'll see what happens. So thank you all for coming. No, I didn't get drunk because I don't really have time to get drunk in 30 minutes. So I'm going to keep doing that on Thursdays, but it's also during the daytime. I still got to go pick up the golf cart, pick up the kid from school, et cetera, et cetera. So thank you guys. I appreciate everyone showing up. Thank you for everyone who actually came and watched this. It's on a different time, and I know it's odd for you. So I'll be back next week. Y'all are badass. In the words of the late, great, notorious B.I.G., you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. I appreciate that. Thank y'all.